pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Need a motion to approve June 3rd, 2025 work session minutes.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Approval for June 3rd, 2025 regular council meeting minutes.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Thank you, Mr. Brooke.
Yes, sir.
Mayor's message, Mr. Reed.
ACC.
Good evening, Council President, City Councilors, and the outstanding citizens of the City of Montgomery. Today we will do the financial update for the Council. If we can start with the slide. I will begin tonight's message with the financial update. Coming up on the screen, the slide will reflect how 4 revenue streams are trending in the city for sales and use tax, lodging tax, gasoline tax, and the alcohol beverage tax. The sales and use tax revenue has an increased growth rate that is almost 2% above the month of April. This revenue stream increased by nearly 5% over the same period of the previous fiscal year. Although sales and use tax revenue has only had a nominal growth rate year over year, it reflects growth of 2%, which is 0.5% less than what we had budgeted in this current year's budget. Revenue projections for this revenue stream is that it will meet our budget. Although the cost of many goods are more expensive than they were a year ago, the slight increase in growth in sales and use tax revenue is an indicator that citizens and tourists are continuing to spend at local grocery markets, restaurants, and athletic venues. These are sectors where we see the most growth has occurred. The lodging tax revenue growth for May was only 1/3 of what it was in April. This is primarily due to an anomaly that occurred in April where a payment did not arrive timely for our March report. Consequently, 2 payments were reported and recorded in April. Collections still exceed the same period in FY 2024 by 7%. Year over year, lodging tax revenue has a growth rate of 5%. I do believe lodging tax revenue will remain stable for the remainder of the fiscal year due to our embarking upon the summer season. Tourism, conventions, and seasonal sports events are expected to attract families to the city for multi-night stays. The gasoline tax revenue has rebounded as expected because of lower prices at the pumps compared to the previous year. Consequently, the result is the city taxpayers reported a lower collection in May. This revenue source rate of growth slid backwards to almost 9% compared to the previous year. Year over year, gasoline revenue is barely above break even, or approximately $72,141 less than the same period in FY 2024. Alcohol beverage tax revenue also slid back nearly 10% less than this same period in FY 2024. Although this revenue source had a great growth rate at the beginning of the year, it has been all over the map since that time. Overall, year over year, the alcohol beverage tax revenue is nearly 5% better than May of 2024. And that is in aggregate. The final financial slide, please. The income statement that is now on the screen is a projection of total revenues and expenditures on May 31st, 2025. Based on revenue collections through May, it is projected that revenue in total will be approximately 1% more, or nearly $2.3 million over budgeted revenue. Expenditures are expected to be below break even, or about $2.8 million less than what was budgeted for the current year. At the reduction of $2.2 million to cover any deficits we will incur in the internal service fund, I anticipate the city's fund balance reserve will increase at least $1.5 million as the books are closed for FY 2025. This completes the report of the city finances. I'd like to also let our citizens know that and remind them that the city offices will be closed on Thursday, June 19th in observance of Juneteenth. Normal business operations will resume Friday, June 20th. This holiday commemorates the day in 1865 when the last enslaved people in Galveston, Texas learned of their freedom. More than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, the day stands as a powerful reminder of resilience, justice, and the ongoing pursuit of equality. We encourage everyone to reflect, celebrate, and engage in community events. Next slide. Garbage pickup schedule alterations. I would like to issue a couple of reminders about regular curbside garbage collection. This week, the city offices will close on Thursdays. Residents will get their curbside garbage pickup who get their curbside garbage pickup on that day will instead be serviced tomorrow on Wednesday. Emphasize, if your trash gets picked up on Thursdays, your trash will be picked up or your garbage will be picked up tomorrow on Wednesday. Beginning on June 30th through August 29th, garbage collection will take place from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Residents are asked to place their green garbage cans at the curb by 6 a.m. on their scheduled collection date to ensure timely pickup. We appreciate your understanding and your cooperation in protecting the essential workers that keep our city clean and safe. Next slide. Moving on, I want to take a moment to highlight a host of events put on by various city departments. The first is the continuance of Wind Down Wednesday series happening tomorrow, June 18th, from 6 to 9 a.m. at Village Green Records. Events like Wind Down Wednesday brings residents together to support the arts and strengthen the cultural bonds that make Montgomery a unique and thriving place to live. Come out and support the arts and help us celebrate the creative pulse of Montgomery. For more details, visit enjoymgm.com. Next, we would like to talk about the Teen Pool Party. The City of Montgomery's Parks and Recreation Department is excited to host the annual Teen Pool Party for teens ages 13 through 17. The event will be at Gunter Pool on Saturday, June 21st from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Participants are reminded that proper swim attire is required for entry. Gunter Pool is a clear bag facility, so attendants should plan accordingly. This year's event will feature a DJ spinning music, ensuring a lively atmosphere for all attendees. Participants are encouraged to bring their own towels, sunscreen, and any appetite for good food. Please note that after the maximum pool occupancy has been reached, no more participants will be allowed to enter. We look forward to a fantastic day of swimming, music, and socializing for our local teens. Visit funinmontgomery.com for more details. Moving on, we'll talk about our Summer in the City Block Party, a new event that is set this coming Saturday, June 28th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Vaughn Road Park. This free, family-friendly event features something for all ages, a live DJ, delicious food trucks, face painting, bouncy houses, obstacle courses, breakdancing performances, and live graffiti artists showcasing their creativity. The Summer in the City Block Party is more than just entertainment. It is a vital opportunity to bring neighbors together, strengthen our sense of community, and create safe, welcoming events for families, friends to connect. Come celebrate with us, and for more information, visit enjoymgm.com. To close out tonight's message, I would like to welcome some new employees for the City of Montgomery. First up, Lucinda Babers joins us as the new Chief Operating Officer. I'm personally clapping because that allows me just to be the Chief of Staff and not the Chief of Staff and the Chief Operating Officer for the City of Montgomery. Lucinda is a proud graduate of Carver Senior High School, Babers most recently served as the Deputy Mayor of Operations and Infrastructure in Washington, D.C., where she oversaw 7 major city agencies, and we'd like to welcome her back to her hometown of Montgomery. Next, we'd like to welcome, joining the City of Montgomery team is Terrell Campbell, our new Director of the Office of Violence Prevention, a mission-driven youth advocate, violence prevention strategist, and leader. Mr. Campbell brings over 17 years of experience serving communities impacted by violence, incarceration, and educational inequalities. Welcome to Montgomery, Director Campbell.
Mr. Reed, did you get him to stand up? We don't know who you're talking about.
I asked him to stand up, yes.
All right. Right. And Ms. Babers?
Ms. Babers? Wow. Our next employee to welcome is our Director of Housing, Reginald Marable. Marable previously served as the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's Little Rock Field Office Director for the state of Arkansas. Welcome to Montgomery, Director Marable. He may not be in the audience today. Okay. And our final employee to welcome is our new Director of Procurement, Johnny Crawford. Recently retired from the United States Air Force after 25 years, Crawford was the senior enlisted leader for the 375th Contracting Squadron at Scott Air Force Base in Illinois. Welcome to Montgomery, Director Crawford. And Mr. President, that concludes our message this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Any questions? Thank you. Next up, Mr. Rondé Mitchell, who have a special committee, a special presentation.
Mr. President, the City of Montgomery, first of all, I could not be where I am without this person, and I recognize so many people here in the City of Montgomery, so I want to recognize somebody. Paige, come to the middle. I want to recognize somebody that's real special to me. So at this time, my daughter Paige, will you read that proclamation for us?
City of Montgomery, Alabama, Office of the Mayor, Proclamation. Whereas the City of Montgomery, Alabama, pauses to recognize and honor the life, legacy, and profound contributions of Mr. John A. Mitchell, Sr., a dedicated public servant, a proud veteran, and a pillar of our community. And whereas Mr. John A. Mitchell, Sr. was born June 16, 1943, to the late John and Blanche Mitchell, and throughout his life, he exemplified integrity, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to service. And whereas Mr. Mitchell bravely served his country in the United States Army with 3 years of active duty and 10 additional years in the Army Reserve, demonstrating valor and patriotism in defense of our nation's ideals. And whereas he devoted 37 years to the United States Postal Service, where he blazed trails and made history as the first African-American postmaster of the City of Montgomery, an achievement that inspired generations and marked a pivotal moment in our city's journey towards progress and equity. And whereas, following his exemplary postal career, Mr. Mitchell committed his dedication to public service as Montgomery County Deputy Administrator for 11 years, bringing wisdom, fairness, and compassion to the county governments. And whereas his commitment to education led him to earn both a bachelor's and master's degree from Alabama State University, instilling in others the importance of lifelong learning and academic excellency. And whereas Mr. Mitchell has been devoted and esteemed member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated for 67 years, living out the values of scholarship, perseverance, uplift, and service to his fraternity and community. And whereas he lent his voice and vision to numerous boards and organizations across Montgomery, always seeking to uplift his fellow citizens and advance the collective good. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Stephen L. Reed, Mayor of the City of Montgomery, on behalf of the City of Montgomery and its citizens, do hereby recognize and commend Mr. John A. Mitchell, Sr. for a lifetime of distinguished service, exemplary leadership, and enduring impact on our community.
Congratulations. Hey, Mr. Mitchell wants to speak, man.
That's one thing I learned a long time ago when I saw supposed to be coming here for a presentation to a run day. But when I saw some of my friends from all over the country here, I said, wait a minute, something is up. And it truly was. I'm just sitting there, my wife saying, no, everything is fine. He'll be out in a minute. So, but anyway, thank you. Thanks to the council and the mayor.
Y'all come forward. We want to take a picture with the council. We're going to right here. Kind of space. Thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Mitchell. The caveat to that award, you can't leave until the meeting's over.
They can leave now.
He said he didn't want you all to stay around and watch him act up. So.
Family members, y'all can leave at this time.
They're like, all right, man.
Checking this guy.
Let's talk more about that.
All right, Ms. Johnson.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I just wanted to update the city, the council and the city. We recently had give an honorable mention to the Bethany Christian, the Bethany Seventh-day Adventist, but they had a remote area medical that happened at the multiplex the weekend before last, where it was doctors, physicians, dentists, optometrists. They all came in and volunteered their time to serve our community. Over 450 patients were served, and about $275,284 of services were provided to our community of free medical services. Thanks to Bethany for bringing that to Montgomery. We're already planning the next one. For those that didn't know, please look out for that. And if you want to join in, if you're a medical professional and you want to volunteer your time to this great service to our community, please reach out and let me connect you to who you need to be connected to. And also, most recently, this past weekend, Black Men United and I partnered with Faith in Action Alabama, and they drove a 118-wheeler down to Montgomery, Alabama from Chicago, Illinois, filled from front to back of free items to give away in the community. We served 253 individuals in the community this past Saturday, and that was our first, and we plan to do many more. So both of these were the first of their kind in the city of Montgomery, and what it showed was this is something that the community is in dire need of. And so I would love to have financial backing and support on the next RAM clinic, and be on the lookout for more information on the next Rock the Block in August. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Any special committees report?
Well, we had, Mr. Calhoun, we had the Public Safety Committee meeting today, and didn't go as well as I hoped, so we're punting, and we'll take a look at maybe trying to do something else.
All right, thank you, Mr. Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Any other? All right, Madam Clerk. First item.
Mr. President, item 1 is your consent agenda for
We need to bring
council.
up the veto.
Yes, that's what she's calling
I
now.
will do that
I'm
next.
sorry.
We're going to do the consent agenda, and we'll
Okay.
start the old business. I'll do the
All right.
mayor's veto.
Any question on the consent agenda? Need a vote? Need a motion?
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Now, council, I have laid before you the mayoral veto of ordinance 28-2025, the moratorium on permits and approvals for package stores, convenience stores, gas stations, and vape shops in the city.
All right, Mr. Jenright.
Make a motion to uphold the veto.
Okay, have a motion to uphold the veto. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Item 2, ordinance amending section 6-493 of the Code of Ordinances, permitted merchandise and food trucks.
All right. Any question? Need a motion?
Motion to approve?
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is adopted. Item 5, resolution authorizing mayor to execute an agreement between the city and Montgomery County regarding a new premise health and wellness
All
clinic.
right, Ms. Beville, maybe you come forward. Mr. Jenright had a question.
You got him answered.
I think I'm okay.
Think you're okay?
Yeah, they're gonna pay rent. The company's gonna pay rent to the new building.
Yeah, the details are all still being worked out. We hadn't gotten that far
Yeah,
along
they
yet.
will pay. They'll pay rent.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
need a motion?
I move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Come on, Mr. Mitchell, you're missing all the fun, man.
Item 4, resolution reappointing Ed Verdarelli to the Housing Authority.
All right, Mr. Grimes.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 5, resolution assenting to the vacation of portions of Todd Road and Robinson Circle.
All right, need a
Move
motion.
to suspend the rules.
All in,
Mr. President, I think we have somebody that's going to speak on
Ms.
this.
Beard,
Do
you
we
have
have,
someone to speak?
she called me and said she would be here. Public remarks. Okay, maybe she didn't know.
I mean, she's not signed up for it. You see her in the audience?
No, sir. Okay.
All right, need a motion?
Need a motion to adopt.
Suspend the rules.
Excuse me, suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 6, show cause hearing on proposed revocation of the business license of Precise Conference Center, 546 East Patton Avenue.
All right, need a representative for Precise Conference Center, please come forward. All right, seeing none, need a motion.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Need a
Motion to adopt.
I have a motion to adopt. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 8, application for a business license for a vape shop operation. Doing business is KP048, KP04 Incorporated, 105 North Burbank Drive.
Nicholas Vines. Come on. Mr. Vines, Nicholas.
I
No,
think
number
that-
9 or 8? 8.
Are those the owners?
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Representative for number 8,
I think that's
Oh,
them over there.
okay, we got
Mr. Patel.
Kirsten Patel, and Utarsh Patel, please come forward. This is a public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward.
No, sir, it's not a public
not?
hearing.
Okay.
It's not a public hearing, no, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Come on, your name for the record.
Utkarsh Patel.
Okay? All right, need a motion, Mr. Grimes?
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Mr. Grimes, need a motion.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
7,
All opposed?
1. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gonna be 6
Six.
and 2. 1 and 4.
All right, good luck with your business, sir.
Thank you.
Item 9, application for a business license doing business as Vibes Brunch LLC, 5761 Atlanta Highway.
Okay, on public communication, Mr. Nicholas Vine, item 9. All right, your name for the record.
Nicholas Vines.
All right, your name, sir.
Chuck Alligator.
Okay. Public hearing.
No, sir.
All right. Need a motion, Mr. Grimes? Okay.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Need a motion?
We got to get, the only thing we're waiting on is a CO. I don't have any problem with getting your business license, but business license needs a CO, certificate of occupancy, before we can give that to you. Bob?
So you need to schedule that with the fire department to get them to come out.
Get all that done and
We had a couple of corrections that we needed to make. That'll be done. Within.
so can we approve it? Ms.
Yes.
Blaylock, go ahead and approve it.
Based on, yes.
Okay.
All right, need a motion to adopt.
Motion to approve it.
All in
to
favor?
adopt.
All in favor to adopt, please raise your hand.
Unanimous, resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business.
Thanks.
Item 10, application for a lounge retail liquor class 1 license doing business as 21 Bar and Lounge at 3641 Debbie Drive.
All right, representative for 21 Bar and Lounge, please come forward. All right, your name for the record, sir?
George Price.
All right. You got it, Ms. Blaylock? So,
This is a public hearing.
all right, this is a public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, I declare the public hearing has been held. It's properly before the council. Need a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous, resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your bid. I'm glad you didn't bring the other George Price up here with you. I might have denied it. Thank you, sir. Good to see you, George.
Item 11, application for a food or beverage truck liquor license doing business as Thompson's Drinks and Eatery.
Your name for the record, ma'am?
Alicia Thompson.
All right, any question? This is the public hearing also?
No. Yes, sir, it is. It's a liquor license.
All right, this is the public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, declare the public hearing has been held. It's properly before the council. Need a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules?
Y'all singing together.
Yeah, and you.
Have a motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Which one of
Motion to
y'all?
adopt?
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous, resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your patience.
Item 12, application for retail beer and retail table wine off premises only doing business as Liberty Food Mart, 904 West Edgemont Avenue.
Okay, in public communication on item 12, Patel. All right, for Baran.
This is Varun Patel.
Okay. Emmett Patel. Are you just gonna be the one representing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is the public hearing. Okay, we have, you represent, okay. Anyone else? Item 12, I have Angela Expert and another Ramesh. Okay, you represent, okay.
Yeah, he's here.
All right, this is the public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none is proper for the council. Need a motion? Ms. Riley.
How you doing?
Amen.
Thank you all for getting with the community and connecting with them and talking with your neighborhood president association. They did have a great meeting with y'all. From my understanding, I wasn't able to be there, but I did listen in on some of it. They did ask y'all to abide by some things they like y'all to do, security, making sure you keep the people from loitering around there and harassing the clients. So thank you so much. I have no problem.
We will keep continuing with that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Motion to suspend the rules.
Have a motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
13, resolution designating nuisance abatement agent.
We suspend the rules on last two items.
All right, have a motion to suspend the rules on item 13 and 14. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 14, resolution declaring, authorizing, and assessing cost of abatement of public nuisances on various lots.
All right, need a motion.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Council, I do have some contingencies for you. For District 1, $500 to East Montgomery Softball Ponytail All-Stars. For District 2, $500 to East Montgomery Softball. For District 8, the Gift of Life Foundation, $1,000. $1,000 to Georgetown Neighborhood Association.
All right, any others? All right, we need a motion.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand. Ms. Esper.
Mr. Unanimous.
All right.
That's all I have, Mr. President.
All right, any council have
Mr.
anything?
Mr. President.
Communication?
Mr. President,
Mr.
I
Mitchell.
did step out the room when we did the veto. I just asked that this council, if we do not have anything in place by August the 5th, I will be bringing that ordinance back in front of the council. So I ask that the council have something in place when it comes to these vapes, these C-shops, and these gas stations and package stores when it comes to those vapes. School about to start, so I definitely want us to have something in place by August the 5th.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mitchell. I think I'm gonna send something out that I received from legal, so each councilman will have what our proposal is as we go forward.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. I can't find it. I'm looking for the public communication.
You want me to read them, Mr. President? You want me to read them?
If I can't find it, I'm not gonna call them. Okay, here we go. All right, in our public communication,